Hey everyone, what is going on? So there's a couple things before we get started. One, I actually have a new tier in my Patreon list. If you want to become friends, you could sign up for that Patreon. So definitely check it out in the links down in the description down below. I really do appreciate all the support. And two, would you like me to focus on unique Pokemon, for example, Shiftry in this game, instead of just only using Pokemon that dominate the game? Let me know in the comments down below. We might not necessarily do well in some of those games, but that's okay. We're just testing out Pokemon. I don't think I'm reaching rank 10 anyway. It's really difficult now, so we'll try for rank 10 in Season 1, but let me know what you think. So, yeah, do you want me to focus on specific Pokemon per video? Like this video, we're focusing on Shiftry. Similar to like how I do it with the Surf Arena Cups, like for the Rose Cup, we focus on different Pokemon. You guys get what I'm saying. But anyway, it's a little bit more difficult with Open Great League, but Ultra League should be beginning soon, so that's going to be really exciting. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. He has Swampert out against my Shiftry. I am going to go ahead and shield this Hydro Cannon. That would have been enough to knock us out. He pulls the switch into Registeel. I'm going to switch into my Azumarill, not into my Alolan Marowak. That might seem like a bad play, but I want to keep my Alolan Marowak alive for the Tropius, because I know my Azumarill is not really going to have a great matchup against it. I mean, we do have the Ice Beam, which obviously is going to be nice against Tropius, but he also has Razor Leaf, so that's also doing a lot to us. So I know I'm going to be taking a decent amount of damage from these Flash Cannons, but I also know I could take a couple of them, so I'm okay with that. Lock-on really not doing a lot. He will get to another one and be able to knock out my Azumarill, but to me that's okay. We're going to go down right now. I do decide to, I think about it for a little bit, I bring in my Alolan Marowak, so we're going to bring that in right now, and he will switch into Swampert. I'm going to switch into Shiftry and click on that Leaf Blade. We do have that ready and waiting for this Swampert, and we do go ahead and knock it out. And then he brings in Tropius with the Razor Leaf. We managed to get to a foul play before fainting, and I'm just trying to get whatever damage against this bulky Pokemon as possible. Then we go down right afterwards, and I will bring in my Alolan Marowak to go for the Shadow Ball. I thought this would knock out, but Tropius is just such a tank, it doesn't, so I'm going to be able to feint it with Fire Spin. Even if he got off a Leaf Blade, Aerial Ace wouldn't have knocked us out. And then we go for the Bone Club against the Registeel. I could have like Fire Spinned it down, but I couldn't remember at the time how close he was to like a Flash Cannon. I just went for the Bone Club. So good game to my opponent, really well played. Really well played. Let me know what you guys think of Go Battle League. Some people are thinking it's kind of getting a little bit stale with like seeing the same Pokemon, and that's why I'm saying maybe I'll, even if I don't necessarily win every match, it might be fun to try out unique Pokemon per video, at least one of them being unique, right? So anyway, we have to switch out. He brings in Skarmory. Now look at this, guys. Shiftry is so strong that it even beats what it's supposed to be weak to, and you'll see that as we go for the foul play. This would have taken it out. It doesn't because he shields, but that is just crazy to think about. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shield this Skarmory. That's why I love keeping Shiftry in the back. I love switching it in, especially if they're relatively slow on the switch. You're going to be able to do really well against even Pokemon that are strong against it. So as you can see, we take both shields. We're going to end up losing to the Skarmory, but we still took both shields. So that's what I'm trying to say, right guys? So he is going to go ahead and get off his charge attack against me. We would have won that Skarmory matchup had he decided not to shield, but still, I'm okay with taking both shields from him, and he'll bring in Azumarill, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball right now against this Azumarill. Not going to really do a lot. I mean, Azumarill is a bulky Pokemon. It's a Pokemon we see all the time. I didn't think I could really reach another Shadow Ball, so I am going to go for the Bone Club, and I just wanted to get off damage before I go down, right? So we're going to bring in my Azumarill, and he is going to go ahead and hit me with a charge move. Let's see what it is. It's going to be that Ice Beam. So at that point, I was like, no play rough, huh? So now he's going to hit me with another charge move, and let's see what it is. This time, it's going to be that play rough. So maybe he was trying to bait me with the Ice Beam, but still, you know, I was going to take even a play rough. I'm going to go ahead and shield that Mud Bomb. So we do go for the Hydro Pump. Whiscash is another really good Pokemon as well, so that Hydro Pump will do a lot of damage, but unfortunately will be able to get to a Mud Bomb. So that's not going to be enough to knock me out. It does about half of what I had left, and we do get to the Ice Beam. I couldn't really farm up afterwards because he would have gotten to another Mud Bomb. So I do knock out the Wish Cache, and unfortunately he is going to be able to beat me to an Ice Beam. So he's going to be able to take this. But you saw how that Shiftry fought well against the Skarmory, right? I mean, that is just crazy. That's why I love switching in Shiftry. Even to as I said, even to Pokemon that it's not really strong against. It's fantastic in my opinion. So we're going to lead with that Alolan Marowak again. He does lead with his Deoxys. So we do have the Shadow Ball to threaten it, but he also has Rock Slide. However, he decides to switch, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the switch into my Shiftry. He gets off the Ice Beam super fast. I'm going to go ahead and shield this one up because I don't want to go down. You know, we're going to go ahead and get off that Leaf Blade. We might have been able to survive that Ice Beam. I'm honestly not sure. He'll take the Leaf Blade. That's fine. He knew he could take it. We're going to go ahead and go for another one. So this will knock him out if he doesn't shield. He will go ahead and shield, so that's fine. And he will get off another, what I assume to be an Ice Beam. It is going to be an Ice Beam, so I will shield that. And we get to another Leaf Blade. So will he shield this Leaf Blade, or will he allow his Azumarill to go down? Let's go ahead and find out. He does shield it, so I do go ahead and switch because I was afraid he would get to an Ice Beam before I got to another Play Rough. I didn't want to risk it, so I do switch into my Azumarill to catch that Ice Beam. So we are able to take that. And then he brings in his Deoxys defense. Now keep in mind, shields are down. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Pump. And that does a lot of damage. I'm really satisfied with that damage. I'm expecting a Thunderbolt at this point in time. It is going to be a Thunderbolt. We could take it. It just still does a good amount of damage. And I was pretty sure he could beat me to a Rock Slide before I get to an Ice Beam. We actually get there at the same time. So unfortunate for us. Looked like it was a CMP tie. That Rock Slide will be enough to finish us off. So that's okay. I'm going to bring in my Alolan Marowak, and I'm trying to feint him down. I do go ahead and feint him down with Fire Spin, so that's good. He does bring in his Azumarill. I go for the Bone Club. Could have knocked him out with a Shadow Ball, but I go for the Bone Club. I wanted to save a Shadow Ball for the next Pokemon. And plus I knew I resisted Ice Beam as well as Play Rough, so I wasn't worried about being knocked out. You know, I mean, Bubbles is still doing a lot, but I wasn't really worried about that. His final Pokemon is going to be that Registeel. I actually go for the Shadow Ball. I think going straight Bone Clubs is the better way to go, but I went for the Shadow Ball. I just clicked on it. You know, I think even before I saw it come in, I'm not really too sure. But I believe Bone Club's just the better way to go. He will get off his Flash Cannon against my Alolan Marowak, and this will definitely be enough to knock me out. So we bring in Shiftry, and I go straight for that Foul Play. Foul Play is going to be enough to knock out Registeel. So we're going to go ahead and take the win. And he actually had tweeted me on Twitter saying good games, or my Discord. It might have been my Discord. By the way, I do have a Discord if you want to join. Link in the description down below. 100% free. I'm not sure if it was Discord or Twitter, to be honest, but thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. A lot of people had been tweeting me saying they had battled me in Go Battle League with like the image, and I really do appreciate that. I love seeing it. So keep at it. Keep doing it. I haven't been recording all my games. You know, we have more videos for Go Battle League, but I haven't really been recording all of them. I would have loved to get to rank 10, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Anyway, it's my Shiftry versus his Wish Cache right now. He will shield that up, get off a Charge Attack. I am not going to risk the Blizzard. I don't want to go down. It is going to be Blizzard, so I'm glad I shielded that. You know, sometimes I call the bait, sometimes I'm correct, sometimes I'm not. I didn't want to play around this time, so I'm going to go ahead and shield it. I get off a Leaf Blade. He will shield that, and he'll get off a charge move. Again, I'm going to go ahead and shield. I think this one is a bait, if I remember. It is, but I don't want to take any chances. So I do go ahead and get that Leaf Blade off, and this will easily knock out that Wish Cache. Any Mud Boy is going to go down from a Leaf Blade from a Shiftry. So Bashiodon comes in. Very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Leaf Blade. Wasn't really sure if Leaf Blade or Foul Play is the better way to go. I think I go for Foul Play now. Not really sure which move is better against Bashiodon. They're both neutral, so I just went for one of each. You know, but that's okay. We get to another Leaf Blade, so maybe he's trying to farm me down at this point. Not a bad idea, but we get spam moves so fast. He does farm me down, so he has energy ready to go. and I knew my Azumarill can take the attacks. He brings in his Blossom. I pull the switch as soon as I saw him switch because I knew Blossom was going to come in. Shadowboy will not knock it out. Totally fine. He gets off a charge attack against me. By the way, nice shiny Blossom. I really like that. Leaf Blade we're able to take. I didn't know what attacks Blossom had. I assumed it was going to have a grass attack, but I didn't know, to be honest. So he will hit me with the Stone Edge, and we'll go down right now. And then we just bring in a Azumarill. Even if he had like 3 more charge attacks, we could have taken them, and we would have won that. But good game to my opponent. Really well played. So we're going to jump into the next match. I'm just leading Alolan Marowak in all these matches. So let's see how this goes. This might be the last match in this video. I only did 5, I believe. So we definitely get the lead. We do have to watch out for the Earthquake, so we could lose this lead. But I'm just going straight Shadowboy, I believe. He does get off a charge attack. I don't want to risk it, guys. Let's see what it is. It's going to be that Earthquake. So luckily I didn't call the bait. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball, and he will take that. So we're able to take the lead. He did take a shield from us, though. So his Alolan Marowak comes out now. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the bait, which is Bone Club. Bone Club is still super effective. It's just a weak move, isn't it? So he will shield that. So not wanting to go down from Shadow Ball makes sense. We go for another Bone Club. Thinking that he probably would know this was another Bone Club, and he does not shield. Correct play. But now, am I going to shield this? I decide to take the hit. It is going to be a Shadow Ball. I was calling the bait that time. I didn't want to use my last shield. He got me there, so nice play. I'm going to bring in my Azumarill, and I am just going to charge up a bunch of energy, just going for bubble after bubble after bubble. I'm not going to go ahead and shield this. It's going to be a Shadow Ball. I kind of thought it would be, but I still didn't want to shield it. Registeel comes in, and we go for the Hydro Pump. Just going for the Hydro Pump because he knows that it's not going to knock out anyway, so I figured why not. I figured he wouldn't shield it. So I'm going to go ahead and shield this Flash Cannon, or Focus Blast. It is a Flash Cannon. And we're just charging up extra energy, and I go for the Foul Play. Probably should have went for the bait. That's what I was thinking at the time. Let's see if he shields. He does. So Leaf Blade would have been better, although it was a CMP type, so I guess it didn't matter. This is a Flash Cannon, so luckily for us, able to take it. We're charging up extra energy. I know Lock-On is not going to be able to feint us down. I just don't want him to get to another Flash Cannon. I've done that before. Sometimes I miscount Lock-On. It's easy to do. So we're going to go ahead and take that Pokemon. And a little bit of, not really lag, but, waiting for his Pokemon to come in. I go straight for that Leaf Blade. And I thought this would be enough. It is, and we're going to go ahead and take that. So actually going, 4-1 in this video. So nice plays, and that will be it for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.